Hey, Billy Bong Thornton, Michael Haskey, what's up, guys? Let's start the show. Yes.
Prepare yourself.
Hello, everybody. Hello. Let's get this fixed here.
Prepare yourself. Prepare
It's
yourself.
not working, is it?
Line and take cash in your chips. You slip, live, wine, exalt, loathing, hypocrite. Blame it on radio or the woman in red. Don't fool yourself, it's all in your head. You're the mascot of the next century. Look in the mirrors, count insecurity. I bleed for you, my eyes burn. My point is no, cause you'll never learn. You'll never learn. I bleed for you. You'll never learn. I bleed for you.
What's up, everybody?
I bleed. I bleed. Fuck you, Michelle Bachman. Fuck you. Lying and dying is all that you read. Pull the tin from your mouth. Fuck you, fucking Levi's. Shut up your mouth and drugs and self-pity. Sick of your loathsome little ditty. Line and take cash in your chips. You simply whining, self-loathing hypocrite. Blame it on radio or the woman in red. Levi's closing company. It's all in your head. Fuck you. It starts with an F. Oh, shit. Fuck you. 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 Fuck you, all motherfuckers. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you, Chevy. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you all. Fuck you, motherfuckers. Fuck you, Hollywood. Fuck you. Fuck you, motherfuckers.
Hello! Johnny is Journey there reporting in live from Orlando, Florida. Home of Journey has jobs and all things Journey. We're buying me and you. And hashtag Journey's on all forms of social media, especially on Rumble. The only place that gives me and you free speech. Go there and watch from there, if anywhere, because they're the only ones that deserve us. This is the Ox Project from Orlando, Florida.
I'd fucking kill you. If you were here, I'd fucking stick my finger through your back. Fucking turkey. Fuck you. Go fuck yourselves. It's all in your head. You'll never learn. I bleed for you.
Token Tony Z, are you Tony Zanny on Cash App?
T Tony, yeah, T Tony, yeah, it says T and then Tony.
It says T. Wait.
There's a T. I don't want anything. Don't send me anything. I don't want anything from me.
I don't fucking care what you say, bitch.
You ain't good. Don't do it.
I don't care. What are you gonna do about it? Anthony Zanny, what you gonna do about it? Huh?
Do it, please. I don't want anything.
Bro, it's just $5. It's nothing. It's just to me, it's just it's a tip I would give somebody that it's some. I don't even tip $5, bro. I tip $10. I don't even tip $5. It's not even that. It's not even a tip. It's just what am I trying to say here?
Thank you.
Because I have a bunch of it and I'm doing better with it, but when you're gonna go to Twitter and you're gonna retweet my tweets and I go live and I'm like, who's the last few people who retweeted me? And it's you, Sean, and Tropical Thing. And I'm like, okay, $15, man. Boom, boom, boom. I don't even think about it. I want that money out to you guys because you guys are doing exactly what I need for you to do, which is promoting me on Twitter. And I'm sorry that you're uncomfortable with me paying you for that. That's awesome, and I appreciate you so much. But you know, let me send it out to you because you'll have more, you know, and then as it goes up, you'll have more money.
Yeah, I mean, friendship is enough, brother.
All right, well, I got that. Where did you go? Oh, you moved over here on me. Okay.
I had some time. We're at the hospital, and we just got on the old X, you know.
On Twitter, and you started retweeting me, man.
Yeah.
That's all I ever ask of anybody, man. It's like, if you could just
Had some
retweet me,
extra
man.
time.
Help get the word out there, help more people see. I mean, if you get more retweets on me, more people will see it. And it's not, and some people think that, oh, no one's going to see it because, no one's going to see it because no one sees my channel, so they won't do it. What they don't realize is it's not about people seeing it on your channel. It's about my numbers going up on my channel so that it gets distributed to more people. If I could just get people to understand that that's how it works, man. Don't worry, man. I know that no one's going to see it on your channel. Most of you, I know, people aren't going through your channel and interacting with you on Twitter. It's not that. It's your sheer number that you can add to my number that will get it unalgorithmed and get more people's eyes on it. That's what this is.
Yeah.
So...
because when the person you retweeted on the you know, the person said this is vile, and I commented on it, and that person tweeted back at me.
Nice.
I said that when I put my response
Nice.
up, I said this beyond whatever. And
Right.
the original person came back at me.
Nice.
I just-
Oh, the original tweeter, bro.
Yeah.
And were they were like they were agreeing with you?
Mm-hmm.
Nice, bro. That's what it's all about, man. See, they probably didn't even interact with me, man. I don't even know who you were, who it was you're talking about. I'm sorry. Was it
I put it back
at me? You added me. Nice.
Yeah, I put it back at you. Yeah, I put it back at you.
Right
Yeah.
back at you.
It's cool though. I hear you, brother.
Karen, well, that's what you got to do. If Rumble's not working, just run on over to YouTube. It just means you're smart. You guys see this black pot right here? I hung that today. I put that up there. I was doing some work outside. That's an ass kicker right there. And that dab I got going right now, that is an ass kicker.
I can get one of them going. That's a big one.
Lobo, what's up, brother? I'm so glad you're here, man. You always make my day every time you make it to a show. So glad, man. One of the first trendies of all time, Lobo. Holy shit. 10:45, let's do 11:45, 11:45, 11:45, 11:45, 11:45, 1145. That's right, 11:45. Typing it into the chat.
Can't forget it.
Lobo! Lobo, you are two-wheeled Scotsman, right, bro? I get all these names confused, but I should keep yours straight. 15 seconds. Oh, yeah. No law regarding cannabis. Cheers, Tony. Cheers, Lobo. Michael, Josh G. Porter Johns, Billy Bong. Billy.
Cheers, everybody.
Tweet the show. Thank you, buddy. I appreciate that.
Show.
So we're gonna have really bad storms on the east coast of the United States tomorrow and the next day. You guys, tomorrow's gonna be really bad. Make sure you batten down the hatches and you're prepared. Make sure you got your cars protected. You don't have stuff laying around out in your yard. You don't have a window open somewhere. You bring your pets inside. All that shit.
Really warm today here. 60.
I was supposed to put this fucking video up and I forgot to do it. No big deal. Okay, let's see if that goes through. And then I'll show you all that after it finishes. So I don't know, man. I don't know about that. Delete it, dude. No idea why it does that. There we go. That
Your
one works.
computer running since it crashed down.
You said, how's my computer running?
Yes.
I had a problem with it yesterday. No, it wasn't. No. I was.
So I was asking.
No, it was my power went out.
Oh. And the lights went out.
Yep. Boom, out go the lights. I was sad. I mean, my router went out. Everything. So, I was like, I was out for 1 second. Everything came right back on. And I lost the show. And I just started the show over again. Everything's been running good. Except for the screens blacking out on me. Just when I open up a new Opera browser or move a window, all my monitors go blank for a second. It's really weird. It shouldn't do that.
No.
Deer Slayer, what's up, buddy? Yes, Lobo. Lobo, you're two-wheeled Scotsman, right? You never answered me. God bless America. I'm pretty sure Lobo is two-wheeled Scotsman. Oh. Oh.
You look it all around. What are you doing?
Getting high? What are you doing?
Watching you get high.
You want to be famous?
You don't stream or anything, right?
Yeah, you want to be famous? Come on around here. You could talk to,
Get your
how many people? Not a lot. It's disappointing. Disappointing numbers today. I wish I could impress you, but I can't.
get your TV organ.
Yeah. Yeah, it worked. No, it's on the Apple. Yep. I had to do the same thing on those, but it wouldn't let me do it on those. It let me do it on that one. I didn't have to put a password in or anything. I just had to go through the settings. Yeah, I didn't put in a password. I had to go into the settings. Oh, and auto update was selected. I went in settings and then I went to updates, you know? So, and then it just started to update. And then I had to click through it 2 times because it didn't go through the first time.
You got it working.
Yes. Yeah, CNN's playing on there right now. Thank you. Big head, exactly. Oh, great. I got a video of him today swinging from a vine. All on his own. He did it all on his own. Usually I would like put him on something, but he just walked out there and picked a vine and just grabbed it and started swinging from it, trying to yanking them out of the trees. He pulled a whole bunch of them down, but I got a video. I just put it up. Let me see. It should be here. What's that? Oh yeah, bro.
Yeah?
Yeah, all the time. Yesterday, the day before. Okay, wait. Let me do this. All right. Check this out. This is cute. He had already yanked a giant one out of the tree. He grabbed a huge one. It looked like a horsehair rope. He grabbed that one and pulled that one, the whole thing down. Then he started working on this one. Hey, Enoch, what's up, brother? Look at his little tail.
He loves that.
His little tail's like a diamondback rattlesnake. He's so excited. His back's all frilled up.
Yeah, his tail's like a whip.
It is right there, man, because it's all frilled up. That's
Exhausted.
determined, isn't he?
Oh, yeah. Your little muscles inflecting.
Can you see it? Oh, you saw him?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. See a banana? Is that a banana plant right in front of him? One of your banana trees?
That's where I noticed he had that stick stuck in his mouth. I had to shut it off and go running out there and pry the stick out of his teeth.
Yeah.
But I did. It came right out. I got my finger in his mouth. He just opened his mouth and popped it out. And my phone's buzzing like crazy over here.
chocolate, rum and coke, homemade brownies. Jumper's got some more medicated fudge.
Yeah.
How you doing, dear sire?
What's that?
Oh, I was just talking to people in the chat while you were gone. I was reading out the chat.
Oh, that's cool.
Just talking to the people.
How many likes are there? Ugh. That's all right. Thank you, Bill. I couldn't have done it without you, that's for damn sure. I was completely lost.
So many of them.
I mean, it was just that mine just was easy, and then the other one was like, and I didn't even check the other ones. I just, that one in the den.
Well, maybe because the bathroom one was going to be next. That one always hangs up.
Yeah, I know. It's a bad one.
Hoping to see a deer.
I just got one on video from yesterday. A buck, an 8-pointer in the front yard.
Oh, yeah.
coming up here any second now. I take a lot of pictures, don't I? God bless America, really? Here it is. Damn, dude. Damn, dude. I got a good shot of him.
Yeah, got that rum and coke going, right? I hear that. Needs a bottle of Jack. Bottle of Jack and bar fudge.
I'll eat a raccoon.
Get your ammo now.
Okay, my friend wanted to see the buck. So,
Jack on coke.
this is my buddy that when we were younger, him and I smoked together all the time, and then one day he had a panic attack after smoking, and he's like, dude, I can't smoke cannabis anymore. And we're all like, oh, come on, man. Every time he would just try, it was same thing. It just, something happened to him chemically one day, and he just couldn't smoke anymore.
Yeah, a couple friends like
It just
that.
happened to him.
Same thing. Bad, just a bad thing, and just like they can't do it. I don't know. It's just weird. They love it, but they just can't do it. Some people said that they developed allergies as they got older, and their doctors had told them to stop.
What is this window right here? Oh. Right. Live TA. Mitch Ray, live technical analysis.
It's on the way. It's not, complete yet. Do that. Click on something. It just doesn't go there.
Thanks again, Bill. Good seeing you.
I still have that camera in my truck, remember?
Anytime you want to do that, bro, I'm ready. Anytime. Let me know.
Man, be patient.
Okay.
Like,
It's going to be so fun.
I can only. You can't be successful the way I teach.
Oh my
like
God.
Trading and technical analysis and risk management. It only works if you're patient. Like, I'm not a day trader. I've never said I was a day trader. I'm a swing trader, position trader. Okay, so May 9th, the piercing line reversal happened. That was the trigger. It was at support. You get it. The thought process, the momentum shift. The buyers had reassumed control of this market. In my opinion, they had recaptured the ice line and they confirmed it. I think it's low risk there. That's just my opinion on what I've learned. Okay. And since then, right? Here we are, right? 1 and 2, the second target finally formally got tested in September, and then you had this big correction, but then it didn't matter because there was just more than before, and now we're running, and now you, again, 18-month highs today, and you have a third target of my 1272, 164. So, based on looking left,
Dude, this guy's got
164,
571
that's
viewers right
around
now.
A level where you can see like at a candle open, a couple reversal points. They're minor ones, but yeah, I use Fibonacci. I use this high to low to Fibonacci.
He's looking
That's
at a double bottom.
Rejoice, up almost 2% today, and broken out and has back tested another breakout level as support. So if it's real, and we catch follow through, impulse. Again, the 160s to 170s next. We'll see.
He's
Some
doing
bullish
that
convergence.
to
Crazy,
levels
man.
just like you showed us.
There you go, Chargers. Element of P, man. All day.
Someone just said they shorted Bonk, so I guess they think Bonk's falling.
Hold on now.
Hey Ben,
Trying to
Colorusso,
pull up my stream elements on mobile. It doesn't work.
lol. Steve running, hello.
Somebody in the chat said they just bought
Amazon,
some
and
today.
then,
This is my dabbering after a 6-hour blackout.
did ICP already? Alright, Proton for Ricky Bobby. Oh god, here we go.
No.
Here we go. I guess KuCoin. Why request this, man? I just don't know why you would. Like, for real, dude. Like, why? Looks like the Hindenburg.
Well, he's
Oh my
looking
god, he's like, dude, do you see the golden cross coming? There's the golden cross. Like, sometimes you can just eyeball it.
at XO. Oh, he's looking at X.
It's the golden cross. It happened like
I don't even know what XPR
a
is.
few days ago. You're above the moving average. When's the last time you were above the 50 and the 200 at the same time?
Dude, I like
For
this
like
guy. He's
2
pissed
a
off
day
like I am.
in February. That's it. Then
He's
before that, when's
pissed.
the last time you were above the 200 and the 50 at the same time? Never. So isn't that crazy? Good God, what a loser. For the first time in XPR's history, it is trading above the 50 and the 200.
I've never heard of XPR
For real,
before. This
not
is so
Rudy
funny.
Poo one time.
I'm learning shit already.
Okay, but it doesn't. It's still a loser. Its trend is still garbage. The things it would have to do to become a uptrend is insurmountable. Like, it would have to do crazy things. You know, if you wanted to feel a little better about this loser, oh my god, it's so bad, dude. Yeah, I'd rather have XRP all day over XPR. Okay, let's recapture 1.2
I may have bought some XRP recently.
tenths of 1 penny. Did you hear that?
Can't
One
remember
tenth
if I-
of 1
if I
penny.
bought any or not.
You know how worthless this crap is? Down 8.3% today. I can't even tell. So you get above that, they back test it, then we might have something to work with. But for now, how do you manage your risk here? Like, what do you do? Are they?
I'd love to
trying
ask
do
this guy what he
Wow,
thinks of
there's
Harmony
this
One.
level that was like one time it was a support because you know, and then they're back testing it. Okay, stop loss below all the moving averages and let it run. I don't know, man. It's garbage. I mean, maybe there's like a deep crab. Yeah, it looks like a bullish deep crab. I can't even believe there's a pattern here. Look, bullish, like you see an 886 on B, lower high on C, then a 1618 on D. My God, it was close. They got it to, so 1618 would be like right here. So it didn't quite make it. It made it's like a 150% retrace. So it's deep crab, so it's red, right? Because it's a deep crab. And then like my just standard bullish bearish crab patterns would be blue because there are blue crabs. So there you go. It's like a completed harmonic. Unreal. You know, 200% retrace from the B to D. That's where you go low to high here to get that number. So okay, there you go. Proton torpedoes. Type 1 return though. You know. The only way, like, let's do this. Give me that, and then we're in business. Then we're cool, man. Because look, you look at that, and then we can just go back to KSM back in January, and it's the same type of trade, right? Where you have the extension pattern, the type 1, the type 2, with the bullish divergence. But on XPR, it would always be inferior even to this trade setup because this was happening at the most ungodly level ever. It was at an old all-time low. There is no, like, all-time lows every day on XPR every day for like a year and a half. So it's just like, if you, again, looking for the harmonic framework, there's just, it's type 1 still, and it's reacting off that. It's just no, dude, just no. I'm trying to like salvage the request into something that could be positive for someone watching the stream in terms of just like reinforcing harmonic stuff, or you know, like literally when someone gives me a setup like Ricky Bobby just did, I try to treat that kind of like I was just given lemons. All right, I'm gonna try to make some lemonade now. I'm gonna give him my shot. Oh my god, dude, you hear this? Lady's screaming, dude. Let's just get off that. I've been live about an hour now anyway, so. Okay. Let's, Wu-Tang! Let's go to Wu-Tang. Wow, dude, yeah, freaking gone. Here's Wu-Tang. Yeah, someone requested this like yesterday or 2 days ago or something. Yeah, above 24 cents. That's a big level. Straight up. And now you're breaking another one. You're breaking with some other kind of level here. It's just like a swing low, swing high right there. It's not big. I mean, like, you know. Let's see that candle high close right there. You got these touches too. And 20. I mean, so 52 cents from here would be next.
I'm up on his screen now with my chat.
That's it. What do you want me to do? But yeah, a bottoming base that had gone on. I mean, all the way up 550 days or so. Yep, it'd be like that. So the patient man wins. That's why I'm saying, like, if you're in file or Matic or H-bar or any other of the select ones that we look at and we like, right? Technically with the harmonics, that's why it's like you wait. You gotta wait. Because you'll get these impulse candles most likely, but you have to sit in them for weeks. Because you can't predict when the day is going to come that the Jesus candle occurs. Hold on, sorry. Thank you, Cactus Leo. See what you said. GXLM. Okay. Wu-Tang! That's it. We can just look at the levels. There's no actionable trade or anything. It's just mooning. Because the composite operator finally got all he needed. Now he's marking it up.
Did you find a gun?
There's just no more supply. So this is the Grayscale Stellar Lumens Trust. Okay, gotcha. The GXLM. Wow. Yeah, it looks great. Actually, it looks pretty solid here. It's like we got some sort of backup, or I don't know. You're not above the level though. You want to see the price get back above 27.20. They're trying. They're trying so freaking hard, man. It's almost like it's kind of neutral, but I mean, I think after such a move like this, that's like a freaking bat pattern Gartley right there, you know? Look at this. Yes. Yeah, man, let's look at Gartley. Like a straight up Gartley. Yeah, we got ourselves a Gartley here, man. It's the Gartley, and then you have like a reaction and possibly reversal. Like there could be so much demand on this that the Type 2 is just so much higher.
He's covering cryptos I've never heard of.
The Type 1 could be Type 2. That would be nuts. I mean, that'd be crazy. So, you know, like the big levels, I guess we would plot this too, because it's a swing low back from 2021, but then was regarded as resistance again in September. So I think it's like this big zone that you have not yet broken, but I think if it does break, serious consequence. I mean, like back to A and C. Talking about these would be like the targets if you could break. I mean, that's it. $52 target easily if so. What could be ongoing, right? Absorption of supply here. Like whoa, we don't have near enough of what we need. Dump it. Okay, break it back below that support.
Hey, freaking Oracle.
All right, let's start accumulating now. Oh, 78% sale on an asset we already like and want more of. Okay,
Make
and
me
then
want
they're
to
just
dab,
letting
get
it
my
stay,
bubbler out and dab,
you know,
do a little dab
below
now
the
and
level,
dab.
because we know above the level there's very little to no supply. So
It's top
they
of the
could be
hour, perfect
suppressing this
timing.
price, trying to accumulate more.
Right.
And then eventually you'll run out of supply again, and you'll get the same type of outcome when it breaks 32.35, and then it could be even more violent, more insane, and eventually end up at all-time highs. I'm not kidding. Which is way up here, $83. So
Dude,
just pay
if he
attention
addresses
to
Harmony
someone
1,
out there
I will be
is
so excited.
accumulating,
Yeah, that'd be cool.
and they're not stopping. They're more than before. More than
Love to
before.
get some
Doesn't matter
professional
about
technical
that.
analysis
Just
on
higher
Harmony
low,
1.
786. Then a higher low than the 786. I would not sleep on GXLM. Someone's doing something, okay? They are doing something right now. Ooh, what I like about this D point, look at this swing low from the beginning of 2022. Look at this. I mean, it was pretty much formally back tested as support in the 200-day moving average as well. Like, someone's accumulating. Okay, we look at like crap, like things that pump randomly, like IOTA. There was no one accumulating
IOTA
for months on something like IOTA. They might have, the selling subsided, and someone just bought a low floater, and this caused a huge markup. But this one, and then like even ICP itself, like no one was accumulating ICP. They just
I've got ICP.
bought after stopping everyone out. Getting just a violent move up. So those are the ones I like. The ones like GXLM or whatever we just looked at. Where there's evidence of a composite operator accumulating. He's has an ongoing buying campaign. And I want to ride the coattails of those. I want to ride the coattails of somebody that we can see, oh, look at the pattern they've constructed. It's already an uptrend, just corrected. More than before. Oh my god, a bullish back test? What? This is Gato, it's just silver miner.
5130.
Guess what, man? I know it forever. And this isn't really the greatest one either, like SVM, but it's like what we know well, the weekly.
SVM, never heard of it.
These two lows are higher than this
This
low.
is crazy, dude. I'm learning so much shit.
Unbelievable level. You understand the upside? It takes you to 590. That means like a pretty much 100% upside on this asset. Yeah, 112% upside. This is the most This is one of the most textbook.
I'm 130% on my Bitcoin purchase.
I've ever seen. Like, it's unbelievable.
Yeah.
And it hasn't even really gone anywhere because this is the weekly time scale.
I can check
You
it.
know what the size of this bottoming structure is from the X point to the type 2 return completion? How about 1,350 days?
136%.
It's the size of a planet.
No law regarding
Massive.
cannabis, everyone. 5130. Cheers.
Cheers, bro.
Cheers, Token.easy.
So Ruchi.
Cheers, everybody.
That was the last request we had before this one, so I think. Yeah, Cactus Leo, you get it, right? More than before, Gartley completed, kind of a higher low type 2 possibly, and just absorption of the remaining supply at this level. It's maybe the composite man himself just trying to get as much as he can before there is no more supply, and then we break that level and see immediate impulses to the harmonic top.
Thanks always for the valuable education. Do you see a large multi-year bearish bat on BTC on the 2D? If so, where do you see it
Bearish
headed?
bat on Bitcoin on 2A. I don't know, we'll look it up right now. Why not? Okay, Bitcoin, US dollar. What was I looking at? Should I go to this one where there's no data on anything on it? I like that. Clean slate. So he wants to see Bitcoin on the 2-day. And he's like, it's a multi-year bearish bat on the 2-day. Multi-year bearish bat. Oh, this is what he's talking about, I think. Maybe. Talking about here to here to where though? Here? Yeah, that meets it. That's 60% right there. That's too shallow though. You know? Is that what you're talking about? there was never a retrace deep enough. Was there even here? There you go. That would work. That would meet the criteria. You got 50% on B, higher low on C. That it's a 38% retrace, so that's valid. And then he's talking about probably right here at the 886. Is this what you're talking about? I'm just trying to let me know. Rishi. What's up, Sean? Jameson. Logan. Stick. Ryan. Elemental P. Matthew. Julia. What's up? Rudy Poo. Cruel Tales. Good to see y'all in here on a Friday. Early stream. Just, you know, getting out of the way. Dow Jones. History. All-time highs. I'm waiting on Rishi to say something in the chat, you know? So, I mean, yeah, I get it. Certainly an area where there could be a reaction. Yeah. There certainly could be a reaction here, yes. If we... Something that could line up with this is something I did earlier in the Patreon chat, or in my charts only, is, okay, so I'm anchoring 1 and 2 on the bottom. I don't know why it's off like this. And wait, what in the Mayan? How is it not working? Maybe I was in log scale and that's how it worked. Because if you anchor it the way I was anchoring, okay, so we go to log scale. Let's try that. Yeah, it's log scale, okay? So hear me out. This is just my way of looking at it. It's not really action. I'm not saying take action or anything. I'm just saying, like, if you're looking at it, percentage gains from the bottom to the high now. So anchored 1 and 2, okay, the absolute bottom, we know for a fact. And then my third anchor point to give me a valid parallel channel would be the tip top from that bottom before a major pullback, okay? And if you have it plotted like that, you can see how close or how pretty much we are at like the top threshold of this log scale uptrend, bottom to the top, right? That's the anchoring. No, don't worry about any of this, because you were in the downtrend from the bottom to the highest high, and then you got a really nice touch here in September, and here we are at the top. So you could say in log scale, we are severely overbought at the tip top of this channel.
What's it mean? What's it going to happen?
So I just want to bring that to y'all. So, you know, 2-day chart, I don't know. So you got your bat pattern there, and then you've got yourself a really, really nice looking channel here. That would just imply that we are severely overbought right now on Bitcoin. So if a reaction occurred here, it's like you can't be that surprised. We already talked about, we know for a fact Bitcoin is extreme premium, right? It's unbelievable premium, but it's also a momentum driven asset. And the buyers truly are trying to regard $40 to $42,000 as support. And the last time we did that, for real, and there was follow through off the back test, $69,000. Bitcoin went up 70% in about 7 weeks. 70% after Bitcoin formally back tested 40 to 42K successfully. So, I mean, anyone concur, refute I constructed the reasoning behind my anchor points. You got to have 3, 2 on the bottom, 1 on the top, or 2 on the top, 1 on the bottom. That's the rules for anytime you're using the parallel channel tool. You got to have 3, and the arrows are pointing to the 3, and there are reasons why. Rishi hasn't even said anything. Oh, there he is. He said yes. said yes. But so again, like that's in linear scale that we have that plotted. This is in log scale. So log scale, it still looks like 886, right? High to low.
He's
Yeah,
just
you're still
ignoring my
getting
question
some
about Harmony
reactionary
1.
area, of course. I mean, like any pullback here, duh. Bitcoin up 60% in 60 days. That's like 1% a day. Napoleon Dynamite math. It's like an extremely important level. Look, man, look where they are. I'll just show you, even in log scale here, because we seldom look at Bitcoin in log. You can see it. They are doing everything they can. It's either we've broken out and it's going to be a bullcrap up thrust joke, and buyers won't be able to hold it, and we have that drawdown, you know, being overbought in log scale, being at that 886.
That's what Crypto Kid
Or
thinks.
Bitcoin demand is seriously just far too strong. Purchasing power is crashing even more, and it just keeps going. Buyers defend it, and then we go to, you know, 48K, 48.6 in the 50s. So it's a very like hard area to just talk about, like what's coming next, man. Anyone telling you they truly know, they have no idea. And those are the last people you should listen to. The people that say they know. Okay. Because that's not what traditional technical analysis is used for. It's not meant for you know, forecasting and being right and wrong, man. It's just about being able to manage your risk using historical inflection points, and then of course technical indicators that you have to study and you have to memorize and learn for real. So you get it. There's an argument for why this would be a short-term local top, but until buyers fail to defend 40,665, we have an ongoing bullish breakout back test. You see how tough it is? You see there's like contradiction here? We're not at some 886 harmonic type 2 with bullish divergence. We don't have all these variables that are all lining up telling us the probability is higher, we're going up next. We have some things that are telling us we might be going up more next because of this back test and there might be too much demand, but we're also being 886s from previous major discernible highs on daily, 3-day, weekly time scales, and this channel right here. It's beautiful, yeah? UTX, so we would call this an equidistant. Pitchfork, I believe, has like Fibonacci, and so equidistant, right? You have like quadrant, you have 4 different spots. They're all separated by about 25%, yeah? Equidistant, equal distance between. I mean, it's not your bad. I'm just, and it's all like it might be the Pitchfork tool, probably. It's called a fib channel, but it comes from a friend that, it's kind of his thing, and from years ago, kind of like went with it. Larley, he like kind of showed me this, but no, it's great. I don't really use it that much because, like, again, like a fib channel, like, manipulated to be 25, 25, 25, 25. I'm not really I wouldn't be taking trades this way. It's just analysis. It's like the truest form of analysis. And the top in an uptrend would be overbought, and the bottom would be oversold. Oh, we were oversold as F in September.
What's up, JMax619?
Okay. So I've been live now for about an hour 15. Was there any more requests? Because if not, I'm going to just get out of here. It's kind of dead.
Harmony 1, please.
Meh.
Come on.
We're still just talking about, Rishi's request, still kind of, so. Yeah, that was it. All right. So you get it, man. We are at a very key battleground area. There's an argument for a reversal to the downside for sure. 88% retrace. top of a channel and log scale, the bears have an argument. But the buyers also have some sort of argument until the sellers recapture prices below 40,665 with candle closes. That is when the bullish argument kind of collapses for more upside, because this is an actual technical event occurring right now. It's ongoing, a bullish backtest. So when or if the sellers take the price below that level, we no longer have any argument on Bitcoin for why it might be going up short term. That's when, oh yeah, the 886, the top of this, at the supply line of the log scale channel. So I am cautiously optimistic for a short-term upside to continue if these buyers can keep it up. Keep up what they're doing. You close today, a couple hours like this, and then we get a nice green Saturday candle. Oh man, we need the impulse, right? If they're gonna hold it long enough, eventually you will get, like, if they just keep, you'll eventually get that, and then possibly that. It's hard to really have like so much conviction on it because it's up so much and there's been no meaningful pullback. In fact, there's only been a 23% retrace, the most shallow retrace, and that's it. All right, y'all. Well, thanks for coming out. Appreciate likes, love, support, contributions, everything in between. Just pray for the buyers to keep propped up. Hopefully this maniac, who still owns Bitcoin, hopefully he's got some extra cash to keep buying here. Tell this man.
I'm gonna need you to go ahead and come in tomorrow. So if you
Saturday.
could be here around 9, that would be great.
Please, Lumberg, do I have to? That's the most appropriate Tangier right there ever, because it's Friday. It'll burn the building down. That's the last straw. It was to advise we're going to defend 42K. No, like, I literally would be here tomorrow if, like, what we're talking about, the technical event ongoing, if it's real, then we would get a massive impulse candle upwards, and I will be here live for that on a Saturday. Yes, Lumberg, I'll be here. Okay, so thanks for coming out. Likes, love, support, contributions, everything in between, all appreciated. Join the Discord if you haven't. It is pinned above. You will miss my live streams if you are not in the Discord. So hope you have a great weekend. I hope I see you sooner rather than later too. Hope I have to come in and do my TPS reports with Bitcoin mooning, but we'll see. So until next time, respect, T.A.
Why is that so different, man? Thanks for ignoring my questions, dude. Appreciate you.
Yeah, I know.
All eyes are on the Biden mess. JMX 619. Yeah, I don't think so. I don't think anybody gives a fuck. Unless there's something I haven't heard. Unless you're referring to something actually that's, occurred.
Yeah. It's gonna be shit.
How the far right infiltrates American education. Oh god, that's probably some propaganda bullshit.
Becoming a patron at patreon.com/secondthought.
I'm going to give you an assignment. I want you to write a theme.
Ah, school. Every young person's favorite place. From the long, windowless hallways, to the congealed macaroni and expired milk, to the catchy songs to remember what to do in a school shooting scenario, the United States is truly unrivaled in our educational experience. It's probably perfectly normal that the top 2 emotions kids report feeling in school are stressed and bored, and that a full 75% of all emotions expressed about school are negative. This is a big problem, and it's getting worse. What's going on here? Why is American schooling so terrible?
In this school, self-esteem will be attained in only one way, racism. And you will address all teachers by the N-word. The school's clubs will be based on Nazism. I will club all teachers who teach global warming. If you leave this school without being murdered or enslaved, this school will have failed.
That's part of your answer right there. Very real and totally unedited video of Dennis Prager aside, we do need to talk about some troubling developments in American education before we can talk about the US approach as a whole. In the last 40 years or so, American politics, and by extension the public consciousness, has moved further and further to the right. We've done a few videos on this phenomenon in the past, which I recommend you watch if you haven't already. But the gist of it is that as our elected officials, media, and economic policy have become more extreme in their devotion to the free market, it's caused certain consequences throughout society. The main one is the cutting of corners in order to secure greater profits. That's the prime directive of capitalism. Make more this year than you did last year. The problem with that approach, besides the whole capitalism thing in general, is that there's only so much fat you can trim. Only so many people you can fire. Only so many benefits you can strip away. Only so much funding you can withhold before things start to fall apart. This has been the case in everything from infrastructure, where things are literally falling apart, to manufacturing, to the supply chain, and the topic of this video, to education. American public schools are drastically underfunded. The undermining of public education as an unbearable expense is par for the course under a capitalist regime. Performance is suffering, they say, as if cutting investments for safe learning environments or school lunches isn't causing those very problems they're using to justify more spending cuts. That's old news, though. Free market acolytes have been trying to defund public schools for years. What's new, though, is a massive surge of right-wing ideology into education. Let's talk about PragerU.
So let me stop right here.
PragerU.
I thought this was a PragerU video. Turns out I agree with everything probably it's going to be said here.
Short for Prager University, is a conservative nonprofit and media outlet founded by Alan Estrin, a nobody screenwriter, and Dennis Prager, a conservative talk show host. The organization is known for peddling misleading and often straight-up false information in their various online series. But
Tony, what's for dinner, bro?
Macaroni and cheese.
It looked like that, dude. That looks awesome. You're fucking doing it up.
Homemade.
Did you make that yourself?
Mom did.
Oh, yeah.
more importantly, they're very popular. With nearly 3.2 million subscribers on YouTube, slick animations, charismatic hosts, and tens of millions of dollars at their disposal, it's not hard to see why PragerU is a
Drew, I didn't see that, but thank you for saying that on his chat. That's awesome.
household name. Most of the outlet's name recognition stems from their incredibly popular and easily digestible 5-minute videos, each of which reportedly cost about $30,000 to make. These short videos tackle hot-button political, cultural, and economic topics, with such esteemed hosts as Ben Shapiro, Candace Owens, Tucker Carlson, and Dave Rubin.
All pieces
PragerU
of
has
shit.
been criticized for their denial of climate change, revisionism in regards to slavery and the history of fascism, their inhumane stance on immigration, and their generally bigoted behavior towards minority groups. But none of that really affects them. Why? They have money, they're incredibly prolific, and they don't challenge the status quo. All of these factors have led PragerU to their latest expansion project, PragerU Kids, putting their brand in front of your children's eyes in the classroom.
Their videos being widely shared among Wine Mom Facebook groups was great and all, but they've been lacking the academic credibility that Prager University implies. Until now. In 2023, Florida, to no one's surprise, officially became the first state to accept PragerU as an educational vendor, stating that the organization's content, quote, aligned with the state's revised civics and government standards. If you're wondering what those revised standards are, that would be fascist governor and presidential hopeful Ron DeSantis' handiwork. DeSantis has been on a crusade to purge Florida schools of woke rhetoric, ban books, and root out teachers who are supposedly teaching things like critical race theory, which is a thing, but it's a very niche field of study at the university level. It's not taught in grade school anywhere in the country. Anyway, Florida is leading the charge to put PragerU in schools. Oklahoma followed a couple months ago. Not to be outdone, my home state of Texas, where our leadership recently revised textbooks to say that Native Americans just kind of got up and left, is also considering approving PragerU. The organization has been registered as an educational vendor in the state, but has not yet been approved by the Board of Education. Thankfully, teachers in all these states have at least put up a fight, recognizing that there is next to zero educational value in the PragerU Kids curriculum. And for more on the academic side of PragerU's operation, check out Zoe B's excellent video on the subject. Despite the best efforts of Florida, Oklahoma, and Texas teachers, PragerU has continued to weasel its way into our children's classrooms. Okay, so teachers can show PragerU videos in school and hand out boring little worksheets. Who cares? Well, besides the fact that their content is absolute garbage on an educational level, again, see Zoe B's video for a 30-minute rundown, the more concerning thing is that this gives us a good idea of the trajectory of American schooling. Let me explain. Rewind to the 80s. Big hair, boxy cars, and unfortunately, Ronald Reagan. In April of 1983, a commission formed by Reagan's education secretary released a now infamous report. It was titled A Nation at Risk, The Imperative for Educational Reform. The report stated, quote, our once unchallenged preeminence in commerce, industry, science, and technological innovation is being overtaken by competitors throughout the world. If an unfriendly foreign power had attempted to impose on America the mediocre educational performance that exists today, we might well have viewed it as an act of war. Based on cherry-picked data designed to yield Reagan's desired result, the document was used as justification to launch a 40-year war on the public education system. Now, it could have been worse, as Reagan had wanted to do away with the Department of Education entirely and privatize the whole thing. Thankfully, that didn't happen. But what did happen was still pretty bad. It began with using the document's findings, again based on bad data and faulty reasoning, to denigrate the public school system and government more generally. Conservatives had wanted to gut public education in favor of charter schools for some time, and this gave them the false legitimacy that began to resonate with white suburbanites. Vocational schools were left to rot, neither party willing to stand up for useful, hands-on training for kids who weren't able or didn't want to go to college. That avenue shriveled up and died, leaving millions of American students without the means to find societally beneficial work. Standardized test scores became the sole factor that determined whether a school was seen as good or bad.
Let me know in the chat by hitting number 1 if you're still here watching, guys. How many ones can I get in all the chats? Now, everyone go. Give me a 1 in the chat.
Anything that was seen as taking attention away from improving test scores, home economics, recess, the arts, after-school programs, they all became the first to get the axe when a school was deemed to be struggling. This trend has continued, from Bush's No Child Left Behind, to Obama's Race to the Top, to the recent push to purge schools of the incredibly vague woke ideology that's hiding in every literature or theater class. The report also had the effect of placing the blame on teachers, the poorly paid heroes who do the thankless work of educating the next generation. From the moment the report was released, teachers became the scapegoat for every academic failing, rather than the systemic economic issues which were caused by the very government that commissioned the bogus report. This trend has also continued to the modern day, with far-right culture warriors accusing teachers of poisoning the minds of students with their radical left agenda. You can draw a straight red line from Reagan's report to the war being waged for American education today. But a lot of this is on the cultural side of things. Yes, it's bad that the far right is trying to do book burnings and force students to conform to some weird patriotic ideology. Yes, it's bad that PragerU is allowed anywhere near a school classroom.
Groomers!
But that doesn't get to the core issue of American education. Under a capitalist system, where the prime directive is the profit motive, the accumulation of capital, what good is a well-funded school system if it does not produce the maximum number of exploitable workers? It's fun to bash Reagan, and he was genuinely terrible, but really we can trace a lot of modern schooling's failings all the way back to the Industrial Revolution and the birth of capitalism itself. This is a massive topic, so I'm going to leave a bunch of resources in the description if you'd like to learn more, but here's the short version. Feudalism slowly gives way to capitalism. Hooray, new merchant class, upward mobility for some. Things are going great, we love money. Now we've got some new machines and we need people to keep them running. Let's bring all the workers from the countryside into the city to work in our factories. Oh wow, this is even better. We're making so much money. But some of these guys are getting a little full of themselves and demanding more pay. Let's hyper-specialize these jobs. That guy inserts the bolt, the next guy screws it down, nobody has the full set of skills to produce the end product. Now we're talking, these people have nothing to bargain with anymore. We can pay them less and fire them if they complain. It's easy to train a new bolt turner. Get the picture? Each step taken by the capitalist class has been calculated to increase the exploitability of labor. The same is true of pretty much everything in a free market economy.
That level of devious thought to achieve that using that tactic is sheer evil, is it's
like origins of evil.
It's like a psycho evil, like crazy, like you actually had that thought that like you could control workers by making them less skilled, and that is what you did. And that is fucking crazy. I mean, I wonder if that was a concerted effort, and like for that very reason, or if it just kind of worked out that way, because he definitely makes it sound like this was intended from the start.
Education has an asterisk attached, though. We don't live in a world of giant factories and brute force production anymore. We need to compete on a world scale in arenas like physics, aerospace engineering, global logistics. These things require serious education and training. So why would we shoot ourselves in the foot by cutting costs and not investing in future engineers and physicists? Well, it goes back to the profit motive. What will yield the quickest return on investment? A kid who goes to a well-funded school, graduates, goes into massive debt to earn a degree in quantum computing, and maybe lands a job in their niche, or a million docile, conditioned little worker drones who understand that the bell
looks like it's going right under 42.
Your teacher is the boss, no socializing allowed, and is trained to regurgitate information that doesn't really matter. That sounds like a good little Best Buy worker to me, or food service, or a call center. We have a service economy in the United States. 80% of jobs in this country are part of the service industry. We don't need well-funded public schools. If we want a particle physicist, we'll pluck some kid from a nice private school and make sure he ends up in the right university.
All right, you guys, I appreciate the
ruling
3
class
ones.
of both parties, by the way,
I'm just going to go by there is nobody watching the show, so I'm going to end it. I got other things to do, and I'm going to tend to them. So thanks for watching, and I will see you guys on the next show, whenever that may be. In the meantime, I will see you over on the Twittersphere at Nay's Garden on Twitter. Make sure you follow me over there and retweet all my stuff. You might get some bacon. All right, bye guys. Thank you, Token Tony Z. Enjoy your macaroni and cheese, bro.
Thank you, Nay.
Okay, everybody. Peace.
Thank you. Have a nice night.
All right.